On the Foodie this week, we are with the executive chef of the Oberoi, Matthew Kropp, who gives us a glimpse into his wonderful garden and also tells us why his preparations have that exceptionally delicious flavor. Hello and welcome to the Foodie. Now, we've shot many times in all kind of five-star hotels. We've tasted all kind of exotic food. And the one question that keeps coming to my mind is, where do the ingredients come from? Because all great chefs say that God is in the ingredients. So if you're going to create exotic, fancy, fine dining food, then those ingredients also need to be fantastic. Now, you may think I'm standing in a garden. Well, yes, I am. But I'm at the Oberoi in Mumbai, and I'm at the garden because I'm going to meet Chef Matthew Kropp, who's the executive chef of the Oberoi, and he's got his own little garden where he grows some of the ingredients that he uses. So, come on, let's find Matthew Kropp, who's somewhere there. Come on. Hello, Chef.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Very good. You?
Okay, guys, this is Chef Matthew Kropp. He's the executive chef of the Oberoi in Mumbai. And all those questions that I have in my mind, I'm going to ask him. What do you first tell me? First, what are you doing in the garden? Chefs are in a kitchen. You're in a garden.
We have to get the food from the garden, right?
So you've got fresh food, fresh produce growing in the garden on top of the Oberoi?
Absolutely.
Why did you think of starting your own garden, which can produce your own stuff, instead of actually just going and picking up stuff from the market?
Well, we still pick up food produce from the local market because this is not giving us the output that we require at the moment, and it probably won't till next season, which is next year. But we're basically establishing it now for the output of next year.
For next year. And the kind of stuff that you're growing in here, is it stuff that you do not get very easily in, say, a local vegetable market in Mumbai?
Correct. And all the quantities that we require also.
And the quantities that you require.
Plus also there's new products coming onto the market all the time.
I suppose food palettes, everything changes constantly.
The more persistent you are in searching out products, you do find them.
Fantastic. So the bottom line is that exotic vegetables, maybe exotic fruit as well.
Correct. We're working on it.
Can all be grown in your little garden on top of your roof.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see what's growing in the garden.
Well, in the center we've got zucchinis.
This is zucchini?
This is zucchini, and it's just starting to flower now. You can see the little yellow flowers coming out.
Okay, so we've got zucchini happening here.
We've got sage.
This is sage, so your own herbs growing in your own garden.
Basil.
Basil.
Right, and then you've got red basil here.
Okay, so this is a red basil. Let's go in that direction and see what's happening there. Chef, what are you plucking?
This is arugula, which is a lettuce.
Are you going to use it in something that we're going to eat?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah? Today?
Just a garden salad, which we'll prepare with this. Has a nice little bitter flavour.
Super.
Yeah. Have a smell of that.
Fresh. This is all?
This is all cress.
Okay.
We've got fenugreek under here, just
about
germinating
to
now. Mustard cress, which we're using all in salads, and this is just a normal cress.
This is the normal cress.
So we get one of these a day, sent down to the kitchen, which we use into salads and for garnishing. And this is the mustard here, so you can see the mustard seeds.
Oh, so you've just put mustard seeds in here, look at this. And you're growing your mustard.
So they'll be ready in about 3 to 4 days.
This otherwise, if you were to try to procure this from the market, would be expensive?
Very, very expensive. Here we have Thai kaffir lime.
This is a rarity. You cannot get kaffir lime in this city.
And you have all this new growth also.
The fragrance of this, lovely.
A nice and very refreshing smell.
So shall we head out of the sun?
Yes, somewhere cooler.
And somewhere a little cooler.
Let's do it.
Let's go. Okay, so these were freshly from your little patch of garden.
Absolutely.
Up there.
They're called black tomatoes. These are called spoon tomatoes, so they're like baby orange cherry tomatoes.
You want to try and grow these?
Yeah, I've kept some seeds already, so
You
they're
have?
drying, so we'll plant them probably in about a month.
Superb. Now, these would come from which part of the world?
No, they're coming from Bombay
From Bombay itself.
just down the outskirts of Bombay, down near Nasik.
Okay, but they originate from somewhere else?
Obviously, someone's bought the seeds in and grown them. So we'll just do a simple mixed salad with some apple, walnuts, cherry tomatoes, etc. And we just mix the salad, right, from what we picked this morning from the garden.
So this is all picked up from the garden?
Correct. I've got the dressing already mixed, which is a mixture of olive oil and walnut oil, a bit of Dijon mustard, and white wine vinegar. So I've blanched and peeled and re-roasted the walnuts. A little bit of sea salt, and some fresh cracked pepper. And basically, you have your salad. I'll just finish it, with a few slices of apple. Then that's pretty much ready to serve.
Let me call it the salad from the garden.
Salad from the garden.
The salad from the garden is ready. Here we are. We've got another very, very interesting looking ingredient here. Look at this. Looks quite nice, doesn't it? An artichoke. Where do you procure this stuff from?
Also from Bombay, on the outskirts, around Nasik also. But I don't think a lot of people know how to prepare them.
So how do we, you're going to do something with this?
Yeah.
So you whittled it down to this now, after having taken off
From a size of that.
from
big.
this size all the way down to this size.
And after I've peeled it down to there, because they'll oxidize very fast, I rub them with lemon.
Or they'll go black.
They'll go black very fast. And then I put it into a cooking liquid. So as you can see, some of them are starting to turn brown already.
Okay, so these are now poached, cooled, and ready to work on.
So now all I'm going to do is marinate them with a few herbs, some chili, garlic, and olive oil. Now I'd put that in the fridge for about 2 hours before serving it or eating it. So the flavors of the garlic and the chili
All go
and
into
thyme go into the artichoke.
It's nice and cold.
Yeah.
So let's send this into the fridge, maybe not for 2 hours, but for a little while till we make the rest of the food, and then I'm going to eat it.
Okay.
Yeah? Here we go. Artichokes.